Hey guys, welcome to the pod scene. My name is AJ.
Hello guys, this is Lex. Welcome back to another video.
So
So,
I recently downloaded a new app called Threads, and it's basically a Twitter-like platform, and it has potential, but I'm not really all for it right now because it's missing a lot of key uh parts that just doesn't add up. What do you think?
I haven't tested yet. I haven't looked at it. I saw some videos about the app, but I don't know if it's gonna be a Twitter killer. I think that's just a big. They're expecting too much from that app.
I think a lot
Thread,
of people, Mark Zuckerberg had 30 million people sign up overnight. And I think a lot of people are just excited and they don't want to, miss the FOMO of this new social media app. And I'm going through it right now too, as you can see. Uh, it's just basically a bunch of random people with the blue check marks tweeting some funny stuff, tweeting some old stuff that
it's not called Twitter.
oh my bad, threads.
So I mean, is that gonna be called Threads?
It's called threads, yeah. So
No, no, I know the app is called Threads, but you know how Twitter will say we're gonna tweet. So what is the name of this? What's going to be the
oh
turn
oh
the
I understand
turn
what you're saying.
for that? Like
Gonna thread
when
it.
you text something, it's called on Twitter, it's called tweeting.
Yeah, on Twitter there is a thing called thread. It's basically like a bunch of tweets compiled by a user.
Yeah.
And they call that a thread. So honestly, they should have came up with something
So
more better than
so
threads.
I see that's the thing. I don't like the name because what about if I go, hey man, can you threaten me? I mean, what's gonna be the turn? You know what I mean? I just don't. It doesn't sound like it's something catchy.
Yeah, like
Who knows?
You can Insta it, or
You
Facebook
know,
would be like FB or something
Instagram
like
is
that.
IG,
IG, yeah.
yeah, Twitter. I mean, Facebook is a good name. Even MySpace was a good name. Uh, I hate to say, but I kind of like True Social more than I like name wise.
I never tried Truth Social, but
Me neither. But I'm just talking about names.
oh, you
Name
like Truth
wise,
Social too? I don't like the name Truth Social
the
just
name. Well, I kind of like the name more
than Threads.
than Threads. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to like say. But it, True Social is not the best name either. But if I had to choose between them two, I think True Social is more catchy.
So I think a
That's
lot of things that they have to do is so right here there's comments and they put it as replies. They have the like button, they have the repost button, but they don't show how many people have reposted it or how many people have shared it. You can't search for particular content. You can search for people, and then you can't even like tag or it doesn't like have anything like a hashtag like Twitter had or something that is like something that's trending. This is just something that's trying to replace Twitter, maybe divert a lot of users to go onto this platform that don't like Twitter. A lot of left-wing activists like AOC has came and said, oh, finally this is a platform that I like. AOC does not like Twitter because there's a lot of parody accounts of her making fun of her. But now, even within the first day, so what happened with Twitter was that they had a lot of bots. So Elon Musk, when he first bought Twitter, one of his first goals was to get rid of a lot of those bots. And within the first day, we already have a lot of bots attacking threads. So we'll see how Zuckerberg responds to that because a lot of people are already complaining about that from what I was scrolling down. And it's a lot. It's just random stuff. Like every post is random. One's something else. Then you'll
But
see
don't,
McDonald's, then you'll see
but
like Shake
don't you
Shack.
think don't you think they have to threat for them to compete against Twitter? You know how Twitter, they're more flexible now, right? I mean, you can express yourself on
Yeah.
Twitter, and they're not gonna censor you. Is that what Mark is going?
I think Mark just wanted
Is
to
he
take a
going that
hit on
route? And
Elon's Elon buying Twitter is basically like him to try to up his game because you got to understand that, these billionaires have a sense of ego. Mark has that ego of, I brought Facebook, which was like a copy of MySpace at that time, but like, more for college people.
yeah,
Uh, then, and a lot of complaints that happen with Facebook is that, they try to imitate, then renovate or innovate something. So they basically imitate a different product. Like, Instagram was basically a copy of, you know, what was it? Uh, Tumblr. And then they made it like, more for, oh no, Instagram was bought out actually, sorry, by Facebook. Snapchat, they made the Reels competed with TikTok and Snapchat. They got the Facebook stories to compete with, Snapchat. So everything, is basically like another copy of something else. Now the thing
but do we
Mark
really
has like more than 1 billion users on Facebook. So like I don't want to say 2 billion
do
compared
we
to
really need
Twitter, almost 1 billion.
another social media?
I mean,
Or is it time to go ahead and innovate and find something else that is gonna compete against social media? Uh,
think that
what
time
it is,
can come, but right now, the way to connect to everybody is, first it used to be like you got to look at how history, you know, first it used to be like horses going towards the, travel and news, and you would tell basically people there would be like eagles or doves and owls flying out. Now then there was like horses and carriages going out. Then the USPS system came out, and now then there was an
don't
email
forget the smoke
system that came
signal.
out, and now it's like after email, it's text messaging. Now it's like video messaging, direct messaging. Showing the world what you're doing, what you're eating.
Did you,
It's very
AJ?
data form.
Did you ever use a pager?
I was too young for
Do
that.
you do,
I
do
know what the
oh,
pager was, but I didn't
okay,
ever use it.
okay, I'm sorry, man. I didn't know you were such a kid. So pagers were before your time?
Pagers was like I've seen it with my dad and everything, but I was like what 8 9 years old, so I never got to use it. I
Man,
started using it
I had
when
a pager. I had a pager.
okay,
I used it, and now that I go back and think about it, I'm like, it was useless. A pager was useless. If somebody would page you, right? Back then, nobody had a cell phone, so it was a pager. So when somebody paid you, you had to go and find a payphone,
yeah,
or go back home, go to somebody that has a phone at home, or go to a payphone.
yeah.
I mean, back then it was a good thing. I mean, it was a thing to have, and
Pagers
uh,
didn't last long either. It was just like how the Blackberries were like the first keyboard type, fully keyboarded phones.
they
But
lasted for
after
about
like 3 4 years, they died down. They were like one of the biggest phone companies there is, and then Apple
before.
came out.
Let me tell you something. Before BlackBerry, this was the size of the cell phones.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. I remember my dad having a big fat cell phone.
I had a pager and I had a cell phone this size.
Yeah,
Bro, I was
yeah. I mean, technology has came a
I had
long
it going
way.
on with that shoe. it was like a shoe size phone. This
Yeah.
huge thing,
Technology has
brick.
definitely came a long way. And I think social media is trying to, improve. I mean it's gonna take some time for, I mean Threads is basically new, so I'm sure it's gonna, as much reception it's getting, it's gonna get a lot of criticism too, sooner or
I
later.
just
Right now
just one
everyone's
thing.
just excited.
I wanna ask the viewers if any of you guys had a cell phone this size in a pager. Let us know what kind of experience you had, and tell us what, because we can probably make a video of that too. So the new generation will know what a pager was or is, and the size of the cell phones and all that good stuff. So they can, because this is what we have now. This is basically computer,
Everything. Yeah.
camera, everything you want, which is a good thing. So maybe, another social media is, who knows? Maybe some the new generation is gonna like it.
Yeah.
But I just think we had too many of them. Maybe they just need to get creative with something, maybe another social media, but something that's gonna be new, fresh, something different.
Yeah. So basically going back to Threads and Twitter, I feel like what it's missing is like, right now it still hasn't had any paid ads. So, creators and content creators are not gonna be getting paid right away. Uh there's like some, no direct messaging. Uh you can't privately message uh people yet. So there's some like downsides. Basically, it's like linked to Instagram. So basically, if you do want to message, you basically go from their profile to their Instagram page and then you message however you want to say. But right now, some other things is kind of, Meta says that, there's no way to delete your Threads account without deleting your Instagram account now. So I don't know what the issue with that is. So it's like, uh, it, uh, uh,
They're
Facebook
gonna have to
has
fix that.
Facebook is doing what you can kind of say what Apple does in the technology sector. Facebook does that in the social media sector. So I think it's getting like, it has its virtual reality. Apple's slowly getting into that now. Uh it has its direct messaging with Facebook. It has its posts, it has its, business and creative marketplace through Facebook. It has its content creation through Instagram. People are doing reels, shorts through Instagram, and now they have an aspect of Twitter. So I think they're putting it all under one umbrella. And right now, it's Meta that is like right now the basically like the Tesla of electric vehicles. Twitter has to like
But don't
compete
say
with that. So
that.
I think Twitter might respond back maybe soon with something of its own, and we'll see how Elon Musk actually responds to it. So
Don't
right
don't
now there
say
is
don't
a
say
lawsuit that's gonna happen. Maybe Twitter suing Meta because of cheating in some particular ways.
if you're threat
I mean,
with threat.
it looks like Elon feels kind of threatened, but I mean, right now, like I said, it's basically the beginning. So it's like a new social media. You get like that nostalgia of how MySpace and Facebook was. Everyone was on MySpace, and then when Facebook was like beginning, everyone was like, hey, well, this new social media platform, oh, cool. And then MySpace didn't keep up. MySpace, the owner Tom, I think, sold it to a company, and I think that company couldn't handle the way Mark handled it. And props to Mark for making Facebook, reach like the highs that it is right now. Even if you look at the stock was like under $90. And it's a great buy for people that missed out. But it was a great buy at that time, and now it's like tripled from then. So it's like at 290. It was almost close to 300 actually in pre-market. So uh, Facebook and its rivals are have a lot to be excited about, because Threads is basically putting social media apps back, people talking about it, people checking it out. So I mean, if it does good, I mean, I think people are will be there to stay, or it might be another failed uh uh app
Well,
that Facebook might have to delete. So
Facebook can't afford to fail.
right now,
Facebook
Facebook, I
this
think
has to
can
work.
if they do some direct offerings. I mean, they might raise some capital from that. But I mean, Facebook did lose a lot. It is losing a lot of money during their VR sessions that they were trying to do with the
I
metaverse.
I just hate. I don't like the name. Maybe in the future, because to me, Facebook is a huge company. You're supposed to have creators who's gonna come up with a good name. I just don't. I would like to know what's behind that name. I just the name is not. It is not to me. It doesn't
Yeah,
work. But who knows? Maybe
you should thread
people's
about
gonna
it.
like.
You should thread about it though.
So how's how we make videos and some people call themselves YouTubers,
Yeah.
Instagram models. So what you gonna like if you do use thread, what you gonna call yourself?
Well, that's a
Triple
good
threat?
question.
Triple threat? Hey man, AJ, threat me, bro.
Thread
I
me.
mean, you know, I don't know. Just trying to be funny. But anyways, guys, thank you for your time once again for this for watching this video. Give us the like button, subscribe. Please let us know what you think. And we will see you guys in the next video.
Take care.